Liv Morgan suffered an unfortunate shoulder injury on this week's Monday Night Raw during her match against Kairi Sane. On X, Rhea Ripley reacted to the unfortunate incident. Ripley and Morgan are no strangers to one another, having teamed up in the past before the Eradicator betrayed her former tag team partner to join the Judgment Day eventually. They feuded over the WWE Women's World Championship in 2024, with Morgan successfully retaining the title at SummerSlam and replacing Ripley in the Judgment Day. On X, Ripley broke character, putting her rivalry with Morgan aside. She asked people not to celebrate or mock Morgan's injury. Liv Morgan has been one of the highlights of the women's division. Apart from holding the Women's Tag Team Championship with Raquel Rodriguez, she has also been feuding with Io Sky and Nikki Bella. Last week, Morgan confronted Bella upon her return to WWE TV and planted her with an oblivion. This week, Liv featured in the show's opening segment, calling out Sky and expressing her interest in regaining the Women's World Championship, which she lost to Ripley in January 2025. In an unexpected and emotional twist on WWE Raw, Rhea Ripley, known for her fierce persona and no-nonsense presence as the Eradicator of Judgment Day, broke character following Liv Morgan's unfortunate in-ring injury, showing a rarely seen compassionate side that took fans by surprise. WWE is known for blending reality with fiction, but sometimes real-life moments pierce through the scripted action. Monday night was one of those rare moments. What happened? Liv Morgan injured mid-match. During a high-stakes tag team match featuring Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley and Zoe Stark, the action came to a screeching halt when Liv landed awkwardly after a dropkick, clutching her shoulder in clear pain. At first, fans believed it was part of the storyline, but the referee's quick X sign, signaling a real injury, and the sudden change in the pace of the match revealed the truth. Liv was hurt. She was immediately attended to by medical staff and escorted backstage, visibly shaken. The live crowd grew quiet, and the energy shifted. Rhea Ripley's unexpected reaction. What caught viewers even more off guard was Rhea Ripley's reaction. Instead of capitalizing on the moment, as her heel character normally would, Ripley stood still in her corner. Cameras caught her looking toward Liv with genuine concern. Her usual cold expression was replaced by visible tension and unease. After the bell rang and the match was called off, Ripley approached Liv near the ring apron. In a rare moment of unscripted emotion, she broke character, crouched beside her longtime colleague, and whispered something reassuring before backing away to let medics work. Fans on social media immediately noticed. Rhea Ripley checking on Liv got me emotional. That's not Judgment Day Rhea. That's real-life Rhea. At WrestleVerse X, when the villain becomes human. Respect to Rhea. At Quinothering, backstage sources confirmed the concern was genuine. According to Fightful Select, backstage sources confirmed that Ripley was not told in advance that Liv was going to suffer the injury, because it wasn't part of the script. Her reaction was 100% real. Rhea has a tough exterior, but she cares deeply for the women's locker room. When Liv went down, you could see her drop the character instantly, a WWE crew member shared. The two women, though often on opposite sides of storylines, have shared years of history, from their time in NXT to multiple championship feuds, and even shared travel days on WWE's global tours. Rhea's social media response. After Raw went off the air, Ripley took to X, formerly Twitter, to address the situation, again dropping her Judgment Day persona. Wrestling is family. Hate seeing anyone go down, especially someone like Liv. Wishing her a strong, fast recovery. You've got this. At Rhea Ripley WWE, the tweet was met with an outpouring of support from fans and fellow wrestlers, praising Ripley for showing her humanity despite her intimidating in-ring character. Liv Morgan's status. What we know so far. As of now, WWE has not released an official statement regarding the extent of Liv's injury, but early reports suggest a possible shoulder dislocation. It's the same shoulder she previously injured, which kept her out of action for months in 2023. This injury comes at a heartbreaking time for Liv, who was finally regaining momentum after returning from her last stint on the injured list. Fans had been rooting for her comeback storyline, and her on-screen chemistry with Raquel Rodriguez was one of RAW's highlights. If sidelined again, it could derail months of creative planning. But more importantly, it marks another personal setback for the resilient star. Why Rhea's reaction matters. In the world of professional wrestling, where characters are larger than life and storylines are king, it's easy to forget that these are real people behind the personas, risking their bodies for entertainment night after night. Ripley's decision to drop the Eradicator gimmick in that moment speaks volumes, not just about her character outside the ring, but about the respect and solidarity that exists in the locker room. Despite playing one of the most dominant heel roles in WWE today, Rhea Ripley remains a locker room leader, especially among the women's division. Sources say she has taken a mentor-like role for many rising stars, including Zoe Stark, Indy Hartwell, and even newer call-ups from NXT. Rhea is one of the most respected people backstage. She works hard, lifts others up, and has everyone's back. She's Judgment Day on TV, but a total class act off camera. Anonymous WWE staff member. A deeper connection. Liv and Rhea's parallel journeys. Their careers have followed a surprisingly parallel path. Both were underdogs turned champions. Both endured serious injuries. And both have had to constantly prove themselves in a division often dominated by legacy stars. Back in 2020, when WWE programming shifted due to the pandemic, Liv and Rhea were two of the workhorses, carrying weekly shows with little fanfare. Their mutual grind built a quiet respect, one that, apparently, transcends kayfabe. Rhea's raw response to Liv's fall reminded fans that even the villains feel it when one of their own goes down. What's next for Rhea Ripley and the women's division? In the meantime, Ripley is still slated to defend her WWE Women's World Championship at the upcoming Money in the Bank Premium Live event. However, it remains to be seen if this real-life injury will shift creative plans. Some fans speculate WWE might lean into the real emotion and have Ripley acknowledge the incident in a promo, possibly breaking character slightly again to honor Liv, or even call out the unpredictability of the business. Others think WWE will keep the Judgment Day machine rolling, with Ripley refocusing on future challengers like Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, or returning Charlotte Flair. Regardless of direction, one thing is clear: Rhea Ripley earned even more respect Monday night. Final thoughts. WWE may thrive on scripted drama, but it's the real, unscripted moments that stick with us. And Monday's heartfelt reaction from Rhea Ripley reminded the world that even the baddest women in the business have a soft side.